Excelsior!
What's up, everybody, and welcome to a new edition of the Sketchy Show. I'm Izzy, and we're gonna be hanging out today for as long as I want to hang out, or as long as whoever shows up. We're gonna be doing some sketching. Did a poll not that long ago, and turns out people want to see more Batman, and we're gonna start our sketch off with some Batman stuff. What's going on, Beckerman? How you doing, my man? Glad that you got that piece today. So, um, he just won this piece. In fact, someone gifted a piece for him. It's right here, and it was this Deathstroke. So that was a piece that went to Beckerman. So, but it was gifted to him. So congratulations, Beckerman. Um, I'm gonna be on. If some people might pop in here and there, it's all depending on how the day goes. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, you guys are welcome to chat as long as you want to chat. For chat, the chat will be open. There will be some goals there, so we'll do a sketch. If we hit our goal, one of the sketches will be added to the Rat Pack, and so will you. So with that being said, we're going to be doing that. And to your question, Beckerman, what blanks are available? Well, right now I'm going to do the Absolute Batman. If I got time, I'll do another blank. And if you have any suggestions, you let me know. Maybe I have it. I do happen to have a Thunderbolts that would be really cool that I haven't really had a chance to touch on. I have an Ultimate Spider-Man. I have an Invincible that I'm going to be working on soon as well. So I have a lot. Now, I have a full box of blanks. So if there's a request for a blank, then I can do it. So let's get this started. And let me put up in the stream the way I want to see it. And here we go. Start with the Batman. So again, I'm going to be chilling. So make sure you take that time. Make sure you hit that like button. You like how I did there? Subscribe. And thank you. I already did some outlines for the Absolute Batman, and I'm gonna get things started. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any background music for you guys, so I would have put some little background music here, but I don't have that offer to put here. I would love to if I could. Let me see if there is something here, because I don't use StreamYard like everyone else in the world. I use Labs. And sometimes they have background music, sometimes they don't. It doesn't look like they do. So we're just gonna go without the music. So enjoy while I'm doing my thing. And if people pop in, that'll be great. I'll have some nice conversations with people in the chat as much. So I'll be constantly going up and forth and whatever you want to call it to start working on this piece. So let's get this piece started, okay? So. Mm-hmm. And again, you could ask questions while I am doing this, so I could talk about things. So one of the things I want to make sure of is I want to get ready for Heroes Con. So a lot of people know I'll be tabling at Heroes Con, and something I've been wanting to do for quite some time now is table at Heroes Con. So that's going to be fun. If you are going to Heroes Con, it's your opportunity to make requests and do commissions, because I will be taking commissions for Heroes Con. That way, it'll be a lot easier for me to just bring the commissions, and then we could do the interchange instead of having to go and do a whole bunch of other stuff. So that's going to be happening there. Working on this Absolute Batman. When drawing Absolute Batman, I try to keep him a little bit bigger than regular Batman, because he is massive and stuff. So that's what I try to do with this Batman. He is slightly drawn a little bit more, like the chest piece is definitely different. Yeah, some spikes going on here, so draw some spikes there. Some spikes on this side. What's up? How we doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is very different than the typical Tuesday live stream. This is more about just drawing comics. I love drawing comics. I love drawing the characters. And it gives you a chance to see how I do my pieces here as well. I'm gonna have some fun with the blacks as well. So that's another thing that I always enjoy doing when I draw this Batman. Always have fun with the blacks. You're gonna constantly see me go up and forth because I do have some reference to go off of, just so I could see a little bit about how that Batman is done, how some renditions of Batman, things like that. So there'll be a little bit of that going on there as well. But overall, Batman is, to me, it's a simple character to draw. Um, so it's not too much work on my end. Like even now, it's coming along pretty fast. So. And I want to make this Batman huge, as they say. What's up, Tino? How you doing, my man? Yeah, I get to see Tino every Wednesday for a short time because I'm not gonna do all the Wednesdays at Midtown Comics. I usually have my Midtown is currently closed right now, but I'm enjoying seeing the guys like DJ Lynx, Tino, of course, is another one, and all the other guys that pop in and I get to know and see. So that's always fun. Try to make sure this Batman has all the spikes. What's up, Ken? That's a lightning source. The lightning source coming from there. Let's see here. Get some inks in there now. Might as well. Since again, this is simple enough. before I do that, we'll do a little change of scenery. Let's see if we can do it like this. That's a little better. See if I can move this over. Nope, that's not the way I wanted it. Is that better? You like that, guys? Does that look better for you? Or do you prefer this way? We'll do it this way for now. Since that's, you can see more from there. Hey, Ron, how you doing? What's going on, my man? Thank you so much. Let's see what's going on here. What's up, White Tiger? This is a what's called a Tumbo pen. So it's a Tumbo. It's right here, you can see it. You can get this in like any Michaels or Blick store. It's more like a felt pen, and I love using it. It does a really cool job. There you go. Let's make that a little better. Now, as far as the chest goes, do I do the box look or do I do it just the standard black? You know what? I could do it a certain way. Just thinking to myself, how would I do the boxes? So, if I was to do boxes, I would probably go like this. Kind of like that. Just keep on working in this way. Kind of do that, and then just continue working from there, getting the colors in and the shading. Mhm. That. I think I could stick with that for the time being. If I don't like it, I'll just change it. Do something like this, because this is supposed to get all blacked out anyway. So I'll just do a little extra to let myself know that I have to throw blacks in there. I'm gonna keep that little box there. I don't want to get rid of it. That will just pop up. I've got to lower the camera a little bit here so you guys can see it a little better. It's a little better for you. Just put it back out there. I want that. Do some cleaning now. Some solid blacks here. Let's see how this black looks. Mm-hmm. Let's just go in this stream for a second because I'm going to do some fun here. Let's just change the title of this show. All right, that works there. Okay, we're still live. Cool. Right. So this is just the basics. So this is the basic layout right now. I'm gonna have some fun with some bats in the background. I'm thinking to myself, probably get something else in there. Maybe do some flames in the background. That'd probably be really cool. Maybe do some cityscapes. I don't know. You guys tell me. What do you think I should do? Should I do the city? Should I do a city on fire type of thing? I don't know. It'd be kind of cool. So I could do something like that, or I could do a city on fire. Maybe just draw in some images here, just to show. Kind of keep in line with the tone a little bit while we're at it. Right, nothing too crazy. Just drawing, just drawing some cityscapes. I'm not even using a ruler to make it look neat or anything like that because I want to try something a little fun with it. Again, I'm not trying to be neat with the design element of it. I just want to see how it will look. With it like that. And then kind of like do this thing where the city's kind of in the shadows or like smoke. Let's do something like that. And this is me being, just trying to distinguish what I'm trying to pull off here. So the idea is that the city's on fire. And then get the kind of like get Batman to pop out a little bit more. Now this is where I get my brush. First things first, let's kind of get some spots that I missed here. Now we got to use the brush to my advantage. First thing, I gotta make sure there's enough ink in my brush so that the paint will actually go in properly. All right. So let's see here. Let's first start off with some shadow stuff. I like that. That going on there. Stuff going on there. Seems to look good. All right. Now let's try to see if we can get some building landscapes here. So with this, I'm gonna have to go I'm gonna eyeball it a little bit. And if it doesn't work, I'll just do some other stuff here. So let's go. because I don't want the lines to be so straight. That's the whole point. If I do the work, I don't want the lines to just kind of look. I want to see a little bit of crookedness in this style, so I don't want it to be like perfect. So when I'm drawing these buildings, I just want them to have like this sense of it still feels like Gotham, but I just want it to feel like a little grungy. Kind of like that in a way. And again, I don't want it to be. I don't want it to look neat. Kind of like that. Maybe I'm gonna throw in some heavier lines. Somewhere there. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like it so far. So that part there. That building. I'm enjoying this. This one's going to be a little more challenging because I have to be more aware of Batman's presence here. That seems to do the job that I want it to do. And then I'm going to go over again with like a white pen if in case there's like a spot I don't like or something like that. So I'm definitely going to be doing a little bit of retouching. Some fun stuff there. Got a little bit of the work here from the smoke that we did earlier. Kind of do something like that. I like that. I know if you're watching on the replay, thank you for watching. That's it. Thank you for watching. Right there. Like, get that like, subscribe. Thank you. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. Again, it's like an ASMR, right? Isn't that? Let's get this camera to get a little more of that Batman there. It's something I really want this city to look. I want it to look grungy. I want it to look like really dingy. That's why I'm not focused on making the buildings look so precise. It's kind of like the look that I'm gonna be gunning for, because it is supposed to look like a city under fire. So that's kind of the approach I want to get. Okay. All right, we're down to that one last building. So let's get this building out of the road. Keep that like that for now. It's all right. Get this. Now I could actually have some fun with this a little bit, because now that most of the cityscape is already taken care of, I could then easily just continue working on, just making the lines more uniform or something like that. And again, I'm not trying to make this look perfect. I want it to look dingy. I want it to look dirty. Um, it's kind of the approach I wanted to take this. Because now the black and whites are up for the most part, and now we can just focus my attention on, first of all, filling in the blacks, which I'm doing right now. I want to keep the logo intact, so I'm going to try my best to keep that regular. You can keep the all-in logo there. All right, let's take a look. So there it is right now. Okay, now that that's been set the way it's been set, I could have some fun with some more dark, some blacks and stuff. Now I can get a little more detailed on some of the stuff I've been working on. Go back to certain areas that I like, certain areas I didn't like. Just touching things up, because I'm going to get to that stage where I'm gonna end up dropping in some colors. Now this is not going to have some big colors. It is going to have some grays and blues and stuff like that, which I am going to start dropping in very, very shortly. What's going on, Matt? How you doing? Let's drop in some shades of gray now. That's what I wanted. Actually, before I even do that, I'm gonna do some skin tones here. Thank you, sir. Get some the pencils out. And I'm the kind of guy that actually likes the pencils. I like leaving the pencils on the work, but sometimes you gotta take them out. That nice and simple. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start layering it with some markers. Excuse me, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. There we go. So Batman colors there with skin tone, so you don't have to do much. It's just his face there. Now we're going to have some fun with some colors. Now what I want to do is I want to do kind of like a little bit of blue gray. I know when it comes to Absolute Batman, he is pretty much a blue gray character. So let's just look inside like this right here. You have it. There's mostly gray tones. However, let's take a look at the book for a quick second here. I want to show some stuff here. Kind of with the blues, as you can see right there, the blues that are being utilized here. You kind of see it there with the blues. See if there's any in this spot here. There's another one with some more yellows actually that's thrown in there. Batman there with the yellows. Another more blues and grays there. Here's a great one right there with the orange. So we have anything else? Not much. This is the first issue, so shot there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more colors in there. So I'm going to start off utilizing this kind of like a greenish type of color there. So we'll start there. We'll start coloring it from this angle. Notice how I'm going within the shadows here to kind of get that feel that I want to get. Start doing it here now. One thing I always have to be cautious of is where is my light source coming from. So I've already decided that my light source is coming from this angle. So I have to start paying attention to that too when I'm doing colors. Also at the same time, I'm getting a little bit of a reflective light, so I have to be cautious of that as well. I got a little more of a gray tone here, but this is more, again, another bluish type of gray tone, which I'm going to start incorporating here like so. I like still maintaining some of the highlights there. So keep that in mind. And I haven't even thought about what I'm going to do with the city yet. When I get to the city, that's going to be pretty fun too. Some more of that little greenish tone there. So I'm using it as a blender rather than so what I'm doing at the moment is I'm actually blending the colors together so I kind of create this little effect. What's up, Garth? Hey, Mayblu. Ah, you didn't know I was an artist. Yes, I am an artist. Thank you so much. Pretty soon I'm going to start doing the chest piece, just so I can get those colors in there. What I really want to do is I want to do this really light tone of gray. So I'm trying to see if I could find a light tone like that. Like I got one here. It seems to do some of the stuff I want to do. So I can kind of see it. It's a little hard on the camera, but it is doing a little bit of that gray that I want. Just like that. A little bit here. Because ultimately I want this to be very grayish, instead of like greenish blue, but that's how layers work. So once you get the layers, you start seeing the color scheme, the color work. You also got to get these spikes covered in. Here we go. Let's get some grays into this chest piece. Ultimately, what I really want is I want this chest to be I want it to be darker than the rest, but I want to get to that point. I want to get to that level. I don't want it at the moment. I don't want it to be over dominated by the rest of it. So as I continue to draw on it, I can get this to the level I want it to. Also, I get these spikes to the way I want it to as well. Now we got some real dark colors coming in right now. What's up, my dude? Happy little spikes. Super chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, we've reached the goal today. If I reach the goal for today, I'm going to add a sketch into the monthly bag. So that's kind of what's the point of today as well. But at the same time, if anybody's interested in any commissions or anything like that, please hit me up because again, the intention here is that this is going to go to somebody, hopefully, somebody that's watching, and we'll get that part out, man. And I got to say what's up to my man Rod the Rican. He's in the house. Black Spiders is in the house as well. What's going on, guys? Oh, we got another super chat from Black Spiders there. Cool. A super chat of any size is perfectly fine. So if you're willing, if you could do it, that's fine. You're not obligated to though. And there we go. We got another one. We got 3 in the house. Garth going for another super chat. Thank you so much. Liking the way that's looking a lot more. Throwing some more grays here. I feel like I've been ignoring these little spikes here. Looks pretty good there. Hey, what's up, Joffrey? How's it going? Awesome sketch covers. Thank you. It's freaking sick. Thank you so much. Love it. Yeah, I'm definitely want to use all the blank space. I want this to be a full image here to come out. And again, we're gonna have some now we're gonna have some fun stuff because as I said, I got to do some. I'm gonna do some coloring in the background, but I'm gonna have some fun with the colors. So one of the things I wanted to do is I want to get the colors into the building. So I'm just gonna I'm winging the colors in a weird way to kind of see what kind of effect I could get, um, and then see what if I have to alter something, I'll go ahead and alter it and things like that. But I want to just have like this sense of the city's on fire type of thing. That's kind of the approach I want to give it. So I want to do something like that, and then I'll get some highlights in there as well. So that's something that's kind of my intention here. So I am gonna do some. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun, kind of just toying with the colors, things like that, and see what we get from it. So, and one number. It's Garf. That's how many have you done already, Garf? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Just a little, okay. See if I can get some fun little highlights here. Okay, let's do a little bit of that there. Get some yellow. Might as well throw in the yellow in there. This goes here. Gotta remember where it goes. Let's throw in some pencil. Whatever. All right, now we're gonna have some pencil work here. I'm gonna put these away. So now you get to see some pencils. That's right. We're gonna do everything. So you guys gotta hear a sharpener. So what projects is Batman in? These are the Gotham projects, aren't they? Let's see here. I feel like I'm missing some colors here. First things first, let's get some of these skin tones back. So do that. little grizzled version of Batman there. Throwing out some black. Gotta get, he has a 5 o'clock shadow, so because he's been working, the night shift, so we gotta make sure that's there. That there. Let's see what else can we do to make this stand out a little bit more. So we could do something like this. Yeah. Good. What should be next? Oh, what's up, ComicArt collectibles? How you doing, man? Spider-Boy should be swinging around those projects. Imagine drawing Spider-Boy here. That'd be too funny. You know what color is not in this image that I need to add some kind of red tone? Let's see if I can get some red tones in there. I don't know what it is, but how do you guys like the little bit of splash of red in there? I'm starting to really enjoy how it's looking. Can you guys tell me? Does it look good? Does it look like crap? I want to know. I want to hear from you guys. I want to know. 'Cause I'm enjoying the way it's starting to like come together. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's get some. Let's get some light blues in here. Back into the imagery. There we go. That there with that one. Let's get some green in here now. See, I want to be able to use as much color as I can. So I tried to do some fun stuff that I normally see. Go. We added the sketch into the pile. Garth just said, screw it, I'm gonna do it. So now we're going to add a sketch into the artist pile. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that on the show on Tuesday and see what that's gonna look like. I think we used enough of the pencils. Now we gotta throw in some paint in there. You guys probably saying this. You mean it's not finished? Yeah, I know, right? That's just how I am sometimes. But you gotta do what you gotta do to make things work. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just feel it. So we'll just feel it. So let's throw in some let's throw in some whites in here. That we're missing it first. It's the picture. Thank you. And have you watched it? Well, I'm still behind. Like I'm behind like a full season. I just haven't been able to catch it, man. Like I've been watching them, but I'm still trying to catch up a little bit more. So soon. Na 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 Batman. What's up, Bobby? Thank you, sir. Okay. I think I'm going to, as they say, retire. Um, I want to know your thoughts. What do you think? How you like it? Do you like it? Let me know. Um, so as you can see in the banner in the bottom, if you're interested from some sketch sales, some commissions, all you gotta do is hit me up on IG. This piece is gonna be going for $80 right now. I'm gonna set this up for $80. So if you are interested in purchasing this piece, it's gonna be available for $80. Um, I am going to put some sketches at Pelham Comics as well. There's going to be some sketch comics there. So, however, if you reach out to me directly, I could work out some kind of deals with most people to do that. But this is the piece that I'm going to put out there. Um, I'm going to do some more stuff. I'm going to have some more fun with some more colors and stuff like that. So I might play with it a little bit more. But I think it's a good time to take a break. Um, Largely because I want to have some dinner. And I've been doing this for like 2 hours already, 2 hours and 15 minutes, 2 hours and 20 minutes as the show's been going on. So, guys, thank you for watching. And as always, I'll see you at the next one. Thank you again. Thank you, Gar, for putting in those super chats. I will make sure that a sketch will be going into the Rat Pack. I'll show you guys on Monday what's the sketch that's going to go into the Rat Pack. As far as this piece goes, this piece is up for sale. I'll make sure it's available on IG. And if you're interested, let me know. You can hit me up. If you're watching this stream and you already are interested in purchasing the piece, let me know, and I will work something out with you guys in the meantime. I'll do another show in near future. Who knows? Maybe same time next week we'll do one of the other ones. But make sure you pay attention to the polls because this piece was because everybody wanted Absolute Batman. So for the next one, we'll see what's going to be up. I'll have some choices up. I'll probably have them up by as early as Tuesday, so you guys will know. So I'll see you guys to the next one. Until then, thank you so much, and Excelsior to everybody.
I think this is it. I think you're about to go home. Okay. All right. Look, thank you.
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 Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I never said thank you.
And you'll never have to. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess I'll see you.